Our next comic has been performing the New York Underground Comedy Festival. Her name is Julie Notwicz, and she's our first straight female comedian.
That's a nice intro. This next girl is heterosexual. Welcome. How you guys doing? I'm in New York. Awesome. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and no one believes me. They're always like, oh, you don't have the accent. I'm like, I know, I enunciate. Then I stab them and steal their wallet. You guys are stabbers. Ebner family, awesome. I like them already. You ever want to stab a mime just to see how committed they are? See, they're the only ones with me on it. You guys, we're gonna go down the village after this, find a mime, stab them. Your friends ask you how New York was. Be like, New York? New York is fucking great. They stab mimes. That's what they do there. I don't know. I like it though. Only thing broken about me is my criminal record, though, but that's true. I've been arrested for shoplifting, and it's weird. When you get arrested, you know, it really wakes you up. Like, I was shocked. I thought handcuffs were a lot more comfortable. It's not kinky when it's federal. But when you steal, they make you take a stoplift class, where you basically sit in a room for 6 hours and get lectured. And the whole time the teacher's like, you see, when you steal a product, the price of the product goes up. And then what are you supposed to do? I'm like, fucking steal it? I thought it was ahead of the game here. But I find it weird how some items will always be stolen and some items never will. You know, like if I leave my ring in a bar bathroom, it'll be stolen like within a minute, right? But if I leave my Nuva ring in a bar bathroom, no one's gonna touch it. Have you guys seen that Nuva ring thing? It's kind of weird, isn't it, ladies? You don't find it weird? It's like shoving a force field out there. Who the fuck am I, the Green Lantern? It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's for you, the comic book guy. I actually walked around to people, I'm like, what superhero does force fields? I don't fucking know, I'm a girl. What the fuck do I know? But God, everyone's talking about pot, and nobody, and I'm the only unemployed one, what the hell, that's bullshit. But I do like smoking pot. The only thing, whether you like pot or not, you have to appreciate potheads, because if it weren't for us, chocolate-covered pretzels would never be invented. Next time you eat one, you're welcome. It's fun being unemployed. I used to work at a pharmacy though, and let me tell you, next time you go to a pharmacy, try the Valium. It's delicious. Valium plus beer plus Guitar Hero equals an awesome night. You're like, I don't know what I'm playing, but my skin feels amazing. Oh. And I got to be at a pill counter. Good job! Put the shoplifter at the counting pill table, right? I treated pills like a Twix bar. One for you, one for me. Paydays and Vicodin. At the school, the pharmacist I worked with, his name was, I swear to God, not making up, his name was Mr. Rogers. I worked with a pharmacist named Mr. Rogers, and the great thing about him is he would always point out weird medicines to me. You know, like he'd be like, hey, you know what this is for? Schizophrenia. You know what that one's for? Hepatitis C. I was like, this is like some fucked up version of Mr. Rogers I don't want to watch. You are destroying my childhood right now. I don't know, it's hard hitting jobs. I'm starting to date now, which is fun. It's weird. The weird thing with dating, it's weird when you're dating someone and it starts turning into like a relationship, right? It's always kind of weird. Because I'm a negative thinker. I always think about what could go wrong. And you know, in the beginning, the guys always, they're all nice and stuff, and I'm just waiting for the crazy retarded part of them to come out. You know, like, because we all have some crazy part of us, but, you know, I just want to know who's coming to dinner sometime, you know? And, because that's what you gotta look for. When you're looking for love, you're really just looking for someone who matches your crazy level. Is that it, right? Because you want someone on the same level as you, because if they're less crazy than you, you're the mental patient in the couple. But if they're more crazy than you, you're the fucking warden. You better start carrying around sedation needles at that point. I hate first dates too. Everyone says they're like job interviews, because they are, you know. You have to answer a lot of stupid questions, you know, dress nicer, talk nicer. No, I hate asking questions like, oh, what do you do really? What is your dick like? That's all I want to know. That's all I'm like thinking about. Girls, guys think we're like, well, we don't think about that shit. We do. You ever have a really good first date and you're like, please God, don't let it be small. Oh, if I find out he's 3 inches at the end of this, I'm drinking Drano tonight. But there's one thing I learned from dating. If a guy ever tells you they have a PhD in cuddling, that means they suck in bed. Yeah, I wish that were a joke too. I had a guy say that to me. He rolls over after the full minute, and he was like, I have a PhD in cuddling. Yeah, and a GED in fucking. It was so boring my pussy yawned during it. This joke lasts longer than he did. He rolls over a few minutes later, he's like, you ready for round 2? I'm like, oh, I don't think so, Dr. Cuddles. I gotta heal before I take another minute of this bruising. God, people piss me off. I had a weird day. I had a guy on the bus inform me how pale I am. Like, I didn't know. Like, all these years I've been wandering around like Steve Martin in The Jerk. Right? And the next thing he says to me is like, how did that happen? What is this, a car accident? You know, I was speeding along the freeway with fantastic golden brown skin when all of a sudden I hit a pole. And as I staggered away from the accident, I yelled out, sweet Jesus, I've lost my pigment! How did it happen? My mom drank bleach while she was pregnant with me. I'm white, I'm a cracker, that's why. It's not our equation, really. But my friends love taking me to the beach for that fact, you know, how pale I am. They're like, let's see if she tans this time. Like a science experiment for the day. I'm so pale I get moon burns. Only way to make me darker, turn off the lights. As you're in a magazine, one of the articles said, what does your swimsuit reveal about you? I don't know, that I'm an albino? Maybe that's what it reveals about me. I also can't stand people who think they're sophisticated because they know how to use chopsticks. Have you ever gone to a restaurant with these people? You totally have, right? First of all, they sit at the head of the table like they're the chopstick sensei, right? And keep in mind, this person's always white. I don't know what it is about white people, but when we know something exotic, we think we're goddamn superheroes about it. So you have Captain Sophisticated here, making sure everyone knows how to use the sticks properly. And if you can't get it, they try to teach it. If you still can't get it, they call you a dumb American. Like, yeah, I'm such a dumb American. I know how to use a utensil that's made to pick up food. The fork, that's the one thing we got on Asia. Then again, we got obesity, so kind of lost that battle. I mean, that's why they're so thin, they're working out as they're eating. Now, halfway through the meal, they're like, fuck it, I'm not even hungry anymore. Went to Disney World recently, it's pretty fun. I love Disney World. Only ride I can't stand there, the It's a Small World ride. You guys know that, right? Where they kidnap small children, teach them how to sing the song in 37 different damn languages, stuck in a canoe for an hour and a half. 5 seconds into that ride, I'm like, get me off this acid trip! I'm like, I get it, it's a small world. You got me, Disney, let's move on. I will say this though, before I go, if you love the sound of kids crying, Disney is definitely the place for you to go. I mean, there wasn't one day I forgot to take my birth control pill, I'll tell you that. Every time I heard a tantrum, I was like, it's that time again. Better take 3 just in case. But you guys have been great, that's all my time. Have a good night.
Alright, the close of the show, I love, makes me crack up every time. He's been on Comedy Central, he's been on the Late Show with Jay Leno.